Hi, this is Tammy. This video and this channel's content is meant for those that are 18 and over. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Tammy and I'm back with my 5th video for my 2020 Christmas and July series. I know it's August 1st, however, these were done in July. I just didn't get a chance to do a video until today. So in this video I'm going to share with you 3 projects that were all inspired by other YouTubers that were doing Christmas in July. And actually one I actually saw on Instagram, but she does have a YouTube channel and she did the tutorial on YouTube. So these are my YouTube inspired Christmas in July projects. So what you're looking at right now are some mini banners that were inspired by Jenny, who is Crafty Hilo Girl here on YouTube. And she had done hers using the Santa Baby paper collection, but I wanted to continue on with the 2 paper collections that I've been using. And so the ones that you're looking at were done with this Cartabella Christmas Wonderland paper collection, which is a lot of traditional colors, and then it also has blue in it, which I really love that. So these came out super cute, and I love that she used straws and little pom-poms on the end. So here's the first one, and I used the 6x6 paper. So if I followed her instructions and folded it in half, then my pennants would have been like 3 inches. So on some of them I folded the paper just down like 2 inches, and then so they came out a little bit longer. So they are about 3 3/4 inches. So this one I used the striped paper that looks like candy cane. I used a polka dot straw and some cute little glittery pom-poms that I had in my stash. So all of this stuff that I've been using is stuff from my stash, which is really cool because I'm making a little dent in my in my Christmas stash. So these are the chipboards. In this collection I have the whole entire collection: stickers, chipboard, 12x12, 6x6. So this is one of the chipboard pieces, and I still popped it up. Yeah, I still put dimensional tape on it to pop it up a little bit. I even have the enamel dots, so there's 2 enamel dots there. This is one of the stickers, I believe. And then the little leaves right here I used, I punched on some glitter cardstock with the punch that I had purchased from a D-stash that Elise had. And then there's one of my favorite poinsettia flowers from Hobby Lobby. And then the next one is using only stickers from that collection, as well as the paper. So this is a sticker right here. There's 2 of the enamel dots. There's another sticker. This is one sticker right here. And then the cute little deer. And then another one of the poinsettias. And I used this a gold chevron straw for that one. And then here's another one I did with the striped candy cane paper, and I used a lot of the chipboard pieces. So this is one. These are 2 different chipboard pieces. This one I cut it so that it could be butted up against this one but at an angle. And then the joyful. And then I used 2 of the poinsettias and some of that really pretty yarn I've been using. And then there's 2 more enamel dots. And this one I used a solid gold straw with the little glittery pom-poms. And then the last one, I used another paper. So this one is one that I folded over in half. So this is only 3 inches tall. So this is one of the ephemera pieces. Both of these are ephemera pieces, as well as this one here. And then I used some enamel dots there. I popped up the word December. Even though the calendar, at the top of the calendar, it did have December, but I wanted it to stand out more, so I used another one of the ephemera pieces and popped it up. There's another one of the poinsettias. I used another piece of the, or another one of the polka dot straws. And then just so cute, and I love the enamel dots. And then on the back of all of them, these are some little stickers I had from the Target Dollar Spot last year. And I love that red truck with the Christmas tree. So they just say Merry Christmas. So I put that on the back of all of these. So those are the ones that I made with the Christmas Wonderland papers. So pretty. I think these are my favorite. I did have to make some out of the Snow and Cocoa paper. And thank you to Donna from Donna's Whimsical Treasures. I think it was my first video, I was saying how I had a bunch of the ephemera and the tag sets and stuff like that from the Snow and Cocoa paper, but I didn't have any of the paper, and she reminded me that I can get the digital papers, which I know because I have purchased plenty of their digital papers in the past, but I don't know why I wasn't even thinking along that line. So thank you so much, Donna. I definitely headed on over to AC Digitals and purchased that paper, and I used it on these flags. So here are the ones that I did with the Snow and Cocoa paper. So I struggled with these because I like using chipboard on them, and I didn't have a lot of the chipboard pieces left because I used the majority of them on the cards that I shared in the last video. But I did, like I said, I printed out the papers, and I also, so the paper on their website, they have 2 different sets of papers, and I purchased one, and then they had, I think, like 3 or 4 different sets of ephemera, and I purchased 2 of the different ephemeras. But I still had some chipboard pieces, so I definitely wanted to use those. So here's one of the papers. I printed them all on 8.5 by 11 paper. There's some of the glittery snowflakes. I used a pink and white polka dot straw and some of the glittery pom-poms. And then since these were papers that I had, like I had full sheets or 8.5 sheets of the papers, then I actually made them a little wider and a little longer. So these are about 4 1/4 inches long, and just the paper itself about 3.5 inches wide. So these are a lot bigger than the ones that I did using the Christmas Wonderland papers. So here I took some remnant or scrap pieces of the straws, and I wrapped some of the scrap pieces of the papers that I printed and made little flags. And then these are 2 different chipboard pieces. I really love this one, the skate rental, 15 cents. And then here are the two of the chipboard trees. And I forgot to put a sticker on the back, but I need to find a sticker. I think this one's too red. I need to find some lighter ones or more shabbier ones to go with the Snow and Cocoa paper. And then here's the next one that I did. So cute. So here's one of the snowflakes. So I used some glitter paper and the large Martha Stewart snowflake punch to punch out these snowflakes. And then I just wrapped the straw with a doily. The straw and the paper with a doily. I used like a turquoise chevron straw, and then these cute little pink pom-poms. And then there's one of my favorite chipboard pieces, which is the mason jar with the deer in it. There's another, this is one of the tags, the snowman. There's another chipboard piece. This is from that AC American Crafts little sticker set. I backed it on some white cardstock. It just says Winter Wonderland. And then there's another straw. So this is another one of the digital papers that I used. So cute. I love this one because I love that mason jar. And then this is another one that I used, and I think I put this away. But this was a little pack of little banners that I had. I'm trying to see if I put it with all my other stuff. I don't see it. Well, it's a little pack of banners that I had. I think there was 4 different banners, and this was the one that looked the shabbiest and that matched the colors the best. So it says cheers, and some of the letters are popped up, and that's how it came. I just added some double bows with the yarn that I used on most of my project. There's another one of the turquoise chevron straws and some more of the white pom-poms. And then here's a chipboard tree and then a chipboard star on the top of the tree. This is one of the ephemera pieces, a chipboard bird, and then a chipboard word that says burr. And then I did pop up the little house on some dimensional tape. So that's how that one turned out. So they are all really, really cute. I really love them, but I don't know why. I just love the way that the Christmas Wonderland ones turned out. So these are the projects that were inspired by Jenny. So thank you so much, Jenny, for your inspiration and sharing your video. I will definitely put a link to the video that I watched that Jenny did on her YouTube channel. I will put that in the description box. So my next project was inspired by pink strawberries with a Z at the end. And I first saw this on Instagram, and I followed the link to her YouTube channel. And she has a tutorial on this. So I will put in the description box a link to her, the video that I watched for this. But it is a mini file folder journal. Super, super cute. And I made it using the Snow and Cocoa papers. So let me show you, and I'm going to have to glue down my washi because it wasn't coming up before, but it is now. So anyway, okay. So like I said, she has a tutorial on this, and I will put a link in the description box to the tutorial. One thing that I did differently was I put a border on the cover, because I don't think she did that. So I just cut like a piece of paper that was maybe like 1.5 inches. I scored it like 1/4 inch with a little 1/4 inch gusset, and then glued it onto the front and the back cover just over the spine. And then so I added some washi tape. I used the washi tape a lot, and I have the full set that I had gotten from Tuesday Morning. So I used the washi tape. I used the papers that have the houses on it. There's some more of the Martha Stewart snowflakes. I just cut it and put a piece here and a piece down here. I popped the snowman. The snowman is so these are digitals. The snowman is a digital. I cut him out, put a glittery pom-pom on his hat. I popped him up just with one layer of the dimensional tape, and then the little girl I did the same, and then the little boy I popped him up on 2 layers of the dimensional. And then so when you open it, there is a slanted pocket right here. So pretty much the majority of what you're looking at are all digitals, unless it's a chipboard piece or one of the snowflakes. Then it's the chipboard came from the chipboard pack, and the snowflake came from paper that I punched out. So there's another snowflake back here. That's one of the chipboard pieces, and I used some of the Tim Holtz little pieces because he has like little tiny pieces. So this is a little tiny paper clip. So I used that to paper clip these 3 pieces together. So this is one of the digital papers. I cut it into a tag. I added some washi tape to the top. This is one of the tickets. I printed it really large. This is another one of the ephemera pieces from that digital kit that I got. And then this is just a piece of acetate that I cut into a tag as well. So I just layered those all together, and then I stuck them, I clipped them with the paper clip and stuck them into the pocket. And then on the other side is another Tim Holtz paper clip, and that's the one with the gem on the top. And then this one I just have some more digital pieces, ephemera pieces. So there is my mason jar that I love, then that snowman with a burr, and then the little deer. And then the tabs that I used, she punched hers out on like gold glitter paper. I used the same glitter paper that I used to punch out the snowflakes, and I used that Stampin' Up! Punch. And then on the other side, the paper clip is also holding these pieces. So this is from the tag. These 2 are from the tag pack. I just added some washi tape to the bottom here. And then this is a layered piece that I put. This is, oops, I think an ephemera piece. No, this is, yeah, this is from the digital paper. I added washi tape. This is also from the digital. I just glued it onto the side of this piece. And then they all clip under with the paper clip as well. Let me move these because they're going to start falling. And then there's another pocket here. This is a chipboard piece. This is a piece of washi tape. And the pockets are really cute and slanted. So I used this page here from the digital papers. And then in this pocket, I made like a really skinny tag, just using some scrap pieces of this paper that I printed out. And I printed it, or I made this double. So I just glued it back to back to make it a little thicker, and then cut it out. It's about 1 inch and a 1/4 wide. Then I put washi tape down this side and some yarn on the top. And then this is from the tag pack. And then this is one of the digital pieces. And I just added a little piece of washi tape down there. And that's how that looks. And then here, these are also from the digital. And I love this. I didn't even know that this was in the collection until I got that digital ephemera pack. And it is so cute. So it's another little mason jar that's turned upside down to make like a little snow globe. So I glued that on the sides following her tutorial. I just put some dimensional tape on the side and the bottom to make it like a little tuck spot. And then another one of the cute little Tim Holtz little clips. And then this had like a staple on the digital image. So I just took my tiny attacher and then put 2 more little staples there. And then just says snow repeating. And then this is an ice skating tag. Again, it's a digital, and I just took my fringe scissors and just fringe cut both edges. And so those 2 pieces tuck behind the snow globe. And then here is another paper clip. So this one is the little stripe paper clip. I added a double layer bow that I made out of the yarn, and then these pieces here. So I just layered 2 pieces of washi tape, and then this is actually from one of the papers. It just has a bunch of these like Dymo labels, sentiments like all going all over the page. So this one said sweater weather, and so I cut that out and layered it on top of the washi tape. And then here's another one of the little tickets. And then this image here, I did add some washi tape at the bottom that says Merry and Bright. And then there's that page and another one of the tabs. And then this one, she did a different type pocket here that had the little eyelet with the circles. But I had already cut this out and kind of made a little pocket out of it. So I just went ahead and used that instead. And then I put a snowflake there and a chipboard bird. And then in this pocket, I tucked in one of the tags from the tag pack. A little star from, I think this is from a Merry and Bright little star pack. And then a piece of yarn, and then another one of the ephemera pieces. Oh, and this one too. And now this one, there is a chipboard piece that's like this, and it's all glittered. And I actually used that on one of the cards, I believe. So this is actually from the digital paper or digital ephemera, but I took the washi tape and covered the sides and the bottom to make it all glittery like the chipboard piece. So I really like that. So those all tuck into that pocket. And then the last page, she put a vellum little pocket on the side, and I wanted to do the same. But what I did was I printed all the papers, or most of the papers. I printed only out. With digitals, it's really great because you can just print out what you think you're going to use, or the, you know, your favorite pieces or whatever. So I printed out my favorite papers on vellum, and so that's what I used there. So this is the one with the houses and the trees. So you can see these are the other ones, and I printed them 4 up on a page, on an 8.5 by 11 page, which made them really small, but again, perfect for like little things like this. So I got a lot of the image of the paper instead of, if I had printed it regular size, I'd probably have maybe like 2 little houses or something. But so I printed that on vellum, and I made the pocket like she shows in her tutorial. The other thing that I did with the digitals, and I'll show you all the digitals that I printed, but I guess I will show you when I get to it because I don't see it really quick offhand. But I printed also some of the ephemera pieces on a page that was 35 up. So it had 35 tiny little images, and so they printed out really small. So I just took 2 here and stapled them on with the tiny attacher. And then in this pocket I have one of the tags that is from the tag pack. And then on my junk journals, I always like to use, somewhere in it, I like to put the name of the collection that I used, or the paper collection. So of course this is Snow and Cocoa. So I cut this off of one of the tag packages, and then I just put it down the side of this tag. I added that little star, that dimensional star. And then from my stash, I had this little envelope. I don't even know what it's made out of. It feels like a handmade paper, like a mulberry paper. But I made a sequin mix and I put that in there, and then I covered up it. I think it had a heart on it. So I used one of the flags and then 2 pieces of washi, and I just put that all there, and then I just glued the flap down, and it's a sequin mix that matches the collection, and that fits perfectly into the back little pocket with this tag. So I love that. I love how it turned out. Oh, of course I had to add a dangle on the side, because I always like to put dangles on the side of my junk journals or my any kind of journal. So this one I had little heart beads. So pretty much everything that you're seeing is stuff that I have in my stash. So again, I'm making a little dent in my Christmas stash. So these are some word beads that I already had. I love the size. I did have some that were smaller, but I wanted to string this up on some on that same yarn. So I used some larger beads. I didn't have any O. I had 1 O, and of course I needed 2, but I had 2 of these hearts. So instead of the O's, I used the hearts. So it just spells out Coco. And then I used some other beads that I had, and then I had this already. It reminded me of a cute little snowman, so I used that at the bottom. And then I put a candy cane charm and a snowflake charm on the top, and Snow and Coco. So cute. So I just need to glue down that washi tape because it's starting to peel up. But that was so adorable. So thank you so much. And I forgot to write down what her name is, but again, I will put a link to her YouTube channel, which is Pink Strawberries, in the description box. There's another one that she did. I don't think it was Christmas, but I'm definitely going to do that. It was a super cute little mini clipboard, like little tiny mini album. So adorable. So I will definitely be giving that one a try as well. So that is my tiny little file folder journal. So for the last items, these are completely inspired by Muriel. As soon as I saw her video, the next day I headed on over to the Dollar Tree to look for these little pencil boxes that she had turned into embellishment boxes. I thought they were so super cute, so I had to go look for those. So I was lucky enough to find them. My store was kind of pretty well stocked, but they didn't have the light pink color that she had. They had more of a coral color, and then they had some patterned ones that just did not go with anything that you know, any of the collections that I had. So I stuck with the solids, but I got 2 of the blue ones and 2 of the pink ones, but I only altered 2. So this is what it started off as. And so the first one I used, again, I went back to the Christmas Wonderland paper collection. And here it is. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. They are so cute. I just love the way they look. So I wrapped it with, like I said, I have the 12 by 12 paper. So I pulled 2 papers that I really liked, or I pulled 1 paper that I really liked because I only did 1 so far. And it's this one with the snowflake background. I did distress ink the edges with chipped sapphire distress ink, and then I wrapped it around the box. These are stickers, from the sticker pack. I love that. Then I went and I cut this paper here, which is also from the 12 by 12 papers, and I love this one. It's so pretty. So I wrapped both of those around the box. I added this sticker here. This is another sticker. I added a heart-shaped doily that I just wrapped all the way around the side. These are 2 wood pieces that I had in my stash. I'm pretty sure those came from Target. Then there's another one of the poinsettias from Hobby Lobby. And then this is just a piece of greenery that I had in my stash. I just wrapped it around the bottom. And that's how the front is. On the side, I put one of the chipboard pieces that says Noel. And then here is this is one of the cutouts from one of the papers. I just glued it all the way across the back. Really, really pretty. And then on the side, because Muriel put little word beads on the side of hers, so I had to put word beads on the side of mine. So again, I used the twine. She punched a hole in the side of the box. And then I just had these heart-shaped beads that spelled out joy. So I spelled that out. I made a tassel at the end. I covered the top of the tassel with this little bead cap here that is pretty pliable, so I was able to fold it over the top of the tassel. This bead right here always reminded me of a snow, like a snowball, so I put that on there. And then I have some blue and red beads, and then I spelled out the word joy with these hard beads. And then I put another one of the snowflake charms that I had, and then this cute little gift package little charm. And then, so that's the first box, which I love. And then, of course, I had to do one with Snow and Cocoa. So the pink paper was perfect to use with the Snow and Cocoa paper collection. So again, this is one of the digital papers that I printed and wrapped around. And then this is a chipboard piece from my stash. And I also wrapped some lace all the way around. I took another piece of like a scrap piece of one of the digital papers and layered it there. These are some little pieces. I don't remember if they came from the ephemera pack or not. But I stapled it, and then this is just a piece of scrap little glitter paper that I had, and I stapled each one on with the tiny attacher and kind of made them curved. And then in the center I put a double layered bow. And then here is that here's another one of the chipboard frames, which I love because it's glittered, just so pretty. And then I backed, this is one of the digital ephemera pieces, so I backed the snowman under that. And then here at the bottom is one of the little Dymo labels that's from one of the papers. So really, really cute. And then on the side of this one, I spelled snow. And then the beads that you're seeing are from a little pack that came from the Dollar Tree as well. And then the yarn is the same yarn I've been using. I made a tassel. I put this cute little star there that I had in my stash. And then I tied a bow at the top. And then I did go over some of the edges with some white paint, as well as on the frame, just to make it look a little snowy. And then on the back, over the lace, I put a corrugated heart, a double layer of the snowflakes, and then this wood sign that I have that says "Let It Snow." So then on the inside, the box, I did line it with the same paper that I wrapped the box with. I didn't do any embellishments yet, but they both will. I will definitely do some embellishments, and then they'll go out to some crafty friends for the holidays. And the thing that's stopping this from opening all the way is this little snap. But if you pull the cover, if you just pull it up even just a little bit, the drawer will come all the way out. So that's what I did so that I could line it. So I took it all the way out, and then this is the corner that catches on the back part of the snap, and then it just goes back in, and then you can see. So those are so adorable. I didn't even line this one yet, but I will probably line it with this paper here because I just love it. I think it's the prettiest paper in the collection. And it's just a mix of all the papers, but I love the pattern and the shape of all of the little images on it. So pretty. So those are my projects that were inspired by fellow YouTubers. So Pink Strawberries, Muriel, who's Miss Cooper's Coop, and also Jenny, who is Crafty Hilo Girl. So thank you ladies so much for helping me with my Christmas in July projects, and for inspiring me to get all of these done. So thank you so much everybody for watching. I hope you're all having a really great day. I do have one more Christmas in July video that I will be posting most likely tomorrow, and then another one after that, and then a final after that one, but most likely they'll both be up tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and let me know which other projects are your favorite, and definitely don't forget to go and check out all of these ladies' channels. Again, just links to their videos will be in my description box. Thank you, and I hope you're having a really great day. Bye.